Dougie's got to actually go in and shut you off.
I'm gonna put my mouth to rest for a while. So, I will leave the mic for someone else. Might see you later on the grand finals, but I'm going to give my mouth a break right now.
So we have No Surrender Footwork, the new King of Michigan, going up against SRM Dougie. It used to be SRM Mick Dougie. Andrew's been coming here for a couple years, and he was a kid when he came here. Actually, there was nights that he couldn't stay. He had to be home. Pop said, "Hey, it's time for you to come home," and Dougie would have to get home. But Mr. Andrew Farr, he's all grown up. He dropped the Mick. He's just Dougie now, grown-ass man. And he's not only matured physically and socially, but as a fighting game player too. He's really grown up. He's travels a lot, goes out of state, competes in Street Fighter, competes in Killer Instinct. Did a lot of MK before the patch. So.
Whoa. That is really loud.
Oh, there's a volume control actually, right there. You can change it.
Which one do I turn down?
Let's try. Let's turn them both down. And then how's that?
There we go. That's the one.
Okay, it's the one that says game. That's your volume control. Yeah, actually using gaming headsets for the stream. Ooh. So very noble of you, Io. JWAIO could have took that. He could be facing off against Antoine Ortiz.
Yeah, the problem with it is that it's a shitty way to win or lose.
Yeah.
So the only way to solve that is for I don't know that we do it here, but you have to just say that the tournament rules are that if it happens, then you take the choice out of the player's hands.
It's funny. I've tried to do that here.
Well, you can say it.
They've ignored me. They was like, and I even told him, "Hey, you got to take it. He's got to take it." And then,
but I mean, that's the only fair thing, right?
Yeah.
If it's going to be a rule at all, if it's going to be a rule, then it's either something consistent, like you never take it, which is kind of weird, or you always take it.
Oh, nice read. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I guess this is traditionally what we've done here is. On the weekly, it's up to the player that can if they're gonna take it or not. But if it's at the monthly or any of the yearly events, there is no choice.
Yeah, I made the choice. I'm not salty about it.
Yeah,
it's just if you want it to be fair, that's the only way to be fair.
Yeah.
And I also part of it was that I had made some really bad choices in that match. Like I didn't play it right at all. So I was winning that where Sim shouldn't win it in the second game.
Yeah.
And I didn't play my neutral right, so Sam earned that. There's nothing to take away from him there.
Some Michigan lore here. El Chicote, who's pretty famous now, but when the first time he came out here, he wasn't tournament savvy yet. He had a really bad converter, and it paused on him with. He was going up against TFA's Weapons Left, Tony Jennings.
Okay.
And Tony Jennings is a nice guy. Except if you're playing him in tournament, he will, aid. And back then we were actually much more harsh. You didn't lose the round, you lost the game. If you paused, you lost the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so and he didn't know about that. El Chicote didn't know about that, so he paused, and Tony got up, and Chicote's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I won. You paused." All right, so Footwork taking game one.
With the Angry Dandelion.
Oh, my God. Oh,
You haven't heard that yet?
no.
Yeah, it's the Angry Dandelion. Like, I want there to be a button combination to take the top knot out, and then he'll look dope. Like, that's all you have to do is take the top knot off.
Do you know Mike's last name?
So whenever I get on the mic, I never talk about the match. That's not nice. Foot is bringing out Week 1 Akuma, who's frail, real fragile. Oh, nice activation by Dougie.
Wow.
We got 2 Super Saiyans right now. Both of these boys fuck. They fuck hard.
And
Have we seen Dougie? We didn't see Dougie last week.
no. Dougie hasn't been coming out nearly as often.
He made it for half of them this month, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a punish.
Ooh.
That sweep from Akuma has the weirdest block stun. It doesn't make sense. It's like Ken's block stun.
Yeah.
You're still in block stun well after Akuma stops moving, so you just kind of got to mash that button.
Oh, whiff, but no punish.
Dougie's doing the right thing. He's just got to learn the spacing. He's not used to that arc that Akuma throws out with stand jab. Still works with the arc right there.
Yeah.
So Dougie's been dashing underneath, which is kind of insane, and then trying to punish with DP.
Ooh, God! Hammer, don't hurt him!
Honestly, in this matchup, Akuma has to make more good choices because they both hit so hard.
Yeah.
Oh.
And which is funny, too, though, because, it's hard to fight Footwurk with this character because everyone's used to him with his Ken, which plays like Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat, or Dictator, Bison, which plays like totally different, like more. It's still playing more Rushdown, but
I really like that Dougie, even though he's been having trouble with these DPs, he's trying to figure out the spacing in the game. He's like, I'm not giving up this damage. I'm gonna get these DPs.
And speaking of space, that's one thing. Like when you go back to watch your match against.
There we go. We got that one.
Ooh.
So it's 1-1.
In your match against Zamrican, he for a while there was sitting just outside your Yoga Flame range, taking that tool away from you.
Yeah, in that match, so I need to be at the edge of 3 so that when I see startup for boom, I can punish with stand fierce. That match is actually in Sim's favor. I just played it like butt sauce, and Sam took advantage of it. I didn't play well. That one, the tools that Sim has makes that kind of a 6-4 match for Sim.
Yeah.
But I was playing more of Sam than I was playing the Sim Guile matchup, and that didn't do me any good right there.
All right, so we're at 1-1 here. The winner here is going to be going up against the winner of Sam Rican and Alucard.
So who put Foot into losers?
Let us see. Hang on.
Seth put him into losers.
Yeah, Seth did.
Laura, I really wish Primo and Seth, if you watch this later, Primo and Seth, please come out more. We need your Lauras. They're solid.
I forgot Primo was a Laura player.
Yeah, Primo's a very nice Laura player too, and he's a good guy. Seth's a good guy too. Don't get me wrong, but the more the merrier when it comes to learning.
Yeah. Oh, too bad Brandon wasn't here tonight.
Big Brandon works the DAC.
What's the DAC?
Detroit Athletic Club.
Oh, okay.
He's a big guy.
Yep.
Plays Ken and Jerry.
Oh, he's got Jerry now too?
Well, he's always liked Jerry, but now she's going to be better. He always giggles.
Yep. As I'm saying, I wish he was out here tonight.
Yeah, we had a really good turnout. I really hope we can keep this up.
In the Street Fighter 4 days, this was every week. We had 30-man Street Fighter tournaments. We had 3 to 5 games being played. White Beast would get in the finals in every single effing game. So it's like.
Well, he's got a chance of making it this week, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's in winners finals right now, and he would always place in finals in every game. So he'd hold up every tournament, so we wouldn't never get out of here in time. But I just and I'm not gonna get in the discussion of what's better, Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4. It's just the fact that there's less Street Fighter 5 players. That means there's less people showing up here to play right now, and less people entering other games.
Yeah. I think we're gonna need some more time with the game to make it as hype as 4 was.
Yeah.
And I like that the changes in Season 2 included more changes for characters for confirms, which will make the pace of the game faster, more explosive. I like to see that Even though I'm not a Laura fan as a sim player, I like to see that she now has hit confirms. Same thing with Alex.
And we're here at final game, final round here. And I got some plans in the works for it. We're finalizing down the information for Michigan Masters. Obviously, that's going to be at Joji's Game Center, April 1st and 2nd. The 2-day pass is $15 to get it. If you're only going to be there for 1 day, it's only $10. I think we're going to hold the game prices at. I want to put the game prices at $5 per game, and have pot bonuses to boost up the pots really high instead of trying to get $10 a game out of everybody.
So, what is the schedule? Are you running up to top 8 on Saturday and then finals on Sunday?
More than likely, yeah. That's what I want. That's what I'd like to be able to do. There will be some games that I want to run that will be like one-off games. They'll happen only on Saturday or only on Sunday. Some of the more niche stuff. But we'll see as we get a little bit closer. Exactly how we're gonna handle it. All of it depends on entrance. But I got some plans for it too, to not only have us have a great tournament, but also as a way. I got a couple of things I'm gonna try to bring out. Oh, McDougie does it.
Yeah, McDougie takes out Foot.
But to bring brand new people into the FGC.
Yeah,
we still have people that live here in Detroit that poke their head in here because they're here bowling. I'm like, what's going on here? We're having Street Fighter. Really?